164.
The Nintendo episode.
So I was thinking, how about a sex doll, and it's a male sex doll, but instead of a penis, it's a piece of poop.
Hmm.
And it's real poop.
Okay.
It's real poop?
Yeah.
Well,
It would be more expensive to get real poop.
I was say, but like, how are you going to replace the poop? But I guess you poop every day, but then it's your own poop.
You would have to buy it from somebody. I wouldn't want to use my poop, because it would be like an identity issue.
It would be gay.
It would be gay as well, yeah. I think if you're a straight man and you use a piece of your poop as another man's penis for a sex doll, that could be considered gay under most world religions.
Yep. We would have to ask Vince about this in his next live.
Is it haram to do a stool transplant?
No, people need it when they get a.
Is it kosher?
When people have poop problems, they have to get other people's poop transferred to them. It's a real thing.
Are you allowed to eat poop during the Jewish high holidays? Or do you have to have it blessed?
You're allowed to eat poop whenever, I think. It's just frowned upon.
Yeah.
You guys remember
I wonder why.
Remember that Wild Boys episode when they went to India and drank those old guys' pee?
No.
That's one of the grossest things ever on TV.
I remember the Nathan For You episode where the guy recommended drinking pee. I think that guy was Armenian.
That was so funny.
Yeah, a lot of superstitions in a lot of places about drinking pee.
Yeah,
I guess it's one of the main things you have. Like, during the day, it's one of the main liquids you have. And there was that guy that boiled down pee until it turned into phosphorus or something. It like glowed in the dark, and he invented phosphorus.
There was that lady on My Strange Addiction that was addicted to drinking pee, and she rubs it on her face and puts it in her hair, and I'm like, how do you not just smell like pee? But the weirdest thing is, and this is what I hate the most, she was like a super otherwise clean lady with like a super organized house, like a nice house, and you wouldn't be able to tell that she was a pee person like that. But there's no way that, because like on the show, they're like, she's telling her friends about her strange addiction today, and it's like, how do they not know if she's like rubbing pee all over her and drinking it and shit?
Yeah, they've got to know. They're just doing it for the show.
Ugh.
Because it's not as good if all her friends are like, yeah, we already know everything that's going on. It doesn't bother us anymore.
Yeah, they're like, we know you drink mimosas at lunch. We can tell.
Yeah, I guess it's not against the law, so we're not going to have an intervention. It's just kind of gross.
Drinking pee mixed with orange juice and vodka and getting a little bit of heartburn, and then you burp and it just tastes like pee. I'd hate that.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
I hate piss burps.
I'll never drink a mimosa.
Yeah, or a regular mimosa.
I like mimosas.
It's just too early in the day for that kind of thing.
No, it's not. What if football's on, or is it going to be on later?
It's true. It's true. Footballs plus mimosa equals a perfect afternoon.
The tailgaters way. You ever gone to like an NFL game with some true tailgaters?
No.
Never been to an NFL game, period. Been to an NFL stadium to watch rugby in it.
It made sense.
And they had tailgaters,
I used to feel like Alex, where I'm like, it's way too early to drink. But those guys were cracking fucking shots of whiskey already at like 7:15 in the morning, getting ready to go down to Detroit to Eastern Market to set up. And it's like, oh, you guys are just alcoholics. You're gonna be hungover
some
if
people
you don't
can do
drink
that.
this.
You have to be a very specific type of person. You have to prepare your body for that.
They're
like if
also
I
the
did that
people
at
where-
7:15, I think I would be in bed at 8:30.
Well, okay, so usually it's for like the Lions Thanksgiving game. So what they'll do is they'll go down tailgate, then maybe go to the game. So then all of it's over by like 4 p.m., right? And you're on your way home anyway to eat turkey. So they have this day of just drinking all morning, and then going home and eating like 3,000 calories, and then they can't handle it. They're the ones who they are in bed by 7:30 p.m. that night after eating dinner.
That's good.
Then they sleep until 11 a.m. the next day.
Yeah, they're very well rested.
Wake up dried out.
Yeah, actually, they're not well rested at all.
No.
Yeah, they wake up and they're like SpongeBob in Sandy's dome.
Oh, no. The worst way to wake up, when it's the next morning and you're fully in your clothes still with like your pants buttoned and everything. That's the worst. Shoes on. Ooh.
Well, you don't even have to do it the next day.
If your shoes
Saves
never came
time.
off and you passed out drunk, you did not rest well. It's just
I'm very
facts.
happy knowing that, like, I don't think I'll ever be that drunk again in my life. That's like this thing I won't ever have to deal with anymore.
Yeah, I don't miss it at all. Like there was like a year where I was drinking beers and stuff, and then I just kind of decided I don't really like this that much. It's not really that fun. I don't like it.
As you
And
get
I don't
older, I
miss it
think
at all.
the fun parts of doing it outweigh the parts that suck. You know, and there's
Yeah.
not real great
It's got
benefit
calories
to it.
in it. You feel like shit the next day. Like weed is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was like 26 or 27, I started to, because like with rugby, there was a massive drinking culture where you play and then you get shit faced and go out right after. And the next like 2 days of me just feeling like anxious booze blues come down from it was not worth the like fun I was having the night that I was out. And just like as I've like aged further, that's become more cemented.
Yeah.
It's not even that fun.
Yeah. You know, it is fun staying home, watching
That's right.
TV, watching sports, playing video games,
That's right. Looking at your phone, laughing,
looking at your phone,
laughing and slapping.
Oh, I love lolling.
scrolling around on Twitter.
Lots of knee slappers on Twitter.
Clicking and saving.
Clicking and saving.
Yep. Pretty good. Quote
Looking
tweeting.
at my phone. Wow. Blown up buildings, dead kids, blown up buildings. I love my
Yeah, no
phone.
shit. Fuck. Put on like your Tinder. I love looking at news about the war, and I love clicking and saving, and
I love getting bummed out.
Yeah.
Also, you must fuck like a porn star.
I'm a big bummer. Huge, small dick. You must fuck like a porn star. No kids.
Your picture is you sighing, all deflated.
It's a gif.
You should be able to use GIFs.
A gif of you sighing. Oh, why won't anyone date me? Fuck. Hi, I'm pathetic. How are you? That'd be so good.
Hypothetic, nice to meet you. I'm Dad.
There's that one incel who keeps getting yelled at on Twitter. And I kind of feel bad for him. That kid who's like 18. Have you
Will
seen that? People
Stansel?
quote tweeting
Yeah,
him. No, not him. He's 38.
Oh, okay.
It's some kid who says like autistic and he's a socialist and he's getting 500 quote tweets because he's posting incel type stuff about how I forget what it even was exactly.
Let's get this
but
kid
it's
fired from getting no pussy.
It's a very different thing from like the Melanie Mac guys because I think someone that age could become normal.
Yeah.
Like it's totally
No,
within
yeah.
the,
Wait, you mean
realm of
someone
possibility.
half of Moktak's age?
Yeah, like someone who like a guy like that, he could absolutely become normal. But I think it's probably not helpful that people are replying to him and quote tweeting him because now he's going to dig in his heels further. And I think it's probably like it would have been better if that guy was just posting that shit on a subreddit and no one ever saw it. And then like a year later, he got his first girlfriend and was fine. But now it's like it's this feedback loop of people replying to him, and it's like, oh man, did we ruin this guy?
People like that just they don't need attention.
No, it's like it's something you're not supposed to work through in public. Like it's a normal way to feel. Like you're 18 and you're like, man, I'm never gonna get a girlfriend, and like everything cuts so much deeper when you're that age.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I don't know, when you're arguing with people all day, like Twitch debate style arguments about it, that's not good. But
I
it is
think
like
it's good.
I do feel that drive to like help those people. It is different than the Melanie Mac guys, people who are 36 and they live with their parents and they shit their pants and they have one t-shirt that's stretched out. Like the problem for them is not dating culture. It's like a way deeper problem than that. But when it's someone who's actually has a chance of getting pussy in the future, it's like, man, don't go down that road.
Someone with a chance of getting pussy.
We need like a community notes post that's like, warning, stop quote tweeting this kid. You're fucking him up worse than he already is.
Yeah, you're making it even harder for him to get pussy because people are going to remember this.
This is actually bullying.
Yeah, someone fuck that guy, please.
Someone who does deserve attention though is my new favorite guy online, Mike Polivka, Lethal Waste Jams. He is
that
once
guy's
again
dope.
on a roll tonight. Our friend has recalled the night he may have been contacted by the extraterrestrial life of aliens. I'm going to read this real quick. This is an hour ago. First tweet. I think he randomly capitalizes words. I'm not going to say which ones are capitalized because he does it so often, but some words are in all caps and some aren't. I think I may have been telepathically contacted by aliens, but nothing physical. No gay shit. They didn't probe.
Did he actually say that? No gay shit?
No,
Or is
I
that
said that.
editorializing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said that just because it's so funny. Like he did put physical in caps, like not what you think. No probing.
Would you not probe me?
And then he said, except one night in Midlothian, Virginia, I was sleeping at the house I living in and was having vivid dreams. Then I saw an alien in my dreams, so I tried to wake up. My mind went black, and I felt something thunking me on my back. Thunking. Thunking. I thought for sure I was being abducted by aliens, and they were trying to insert a chip into my body. Then I woke up startled, but nothing was there in my room. It was scary and weird. So maybe I was visited by aliens twice. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Last
You know
time
who
I
went
was...
to high school in Midlothian?
Who?
Chris Chan and Meade.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's outside Richmond.
That's funny. Mike's in Ohio now. I don't know how I got there.
Interesting.
But in our universe, they always got to stop in Ohio for part of their life. Last time I was too wide awake for them to get me, however. And then he says, I remember the aliens were trying to talk to me about the cognitive process of my brain. Although I had to Google the word cognitive to see if it were real.
Jesus, what?
Then there were two voices. One malevolent one, and I was hearing words I actually had to Google to see if they exist. I think he's talking about malevolent. So aliens may be real people, and you should never mock alien abductees. I think my telepathic alien abduction happened when I saw Venus and questioned if it were Nibiru. Then I wondered if Nibiru were a black hole.
Nibiru
That was an hour ago. Then a half hour after that he tweets, I'm giving myself chills. I better not drink any beer tonight, with 4 exclamation points.
That's awesome. That guy's just thinking all day.
Yep. Now he's been going
Sitting
on
and thinking.
posting different types of aliens and saying his final alien post was, needless to say, I just saw a star-like object brighter than Jupiter, then fade out. They are watching me tonight. Mwahaha. Posts like a deviant art picture of an alien. Great thread. Somehow I think he's gonna justify a beer or two later on this evening. Mr. Earthquake Drinker. To 10% malt liquor 40s. Oh.
Yeah, 3 days ago, Starlink lights to be visible from Northwest Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were visible last night. in New
Well,
England.
have you thought that maybe it's not Starlink, but it's Nibiru?
I think someone should shoot him down, whether it's Nibiru or Starlink.
Elon Musk would be so pissed.
It is very funny that he shut off the Starlink. Some guy just told, wasn't it like Ian Miles Chong that told him to turn off Starlink for Ukraine? And then the Ukraine,
Wait, what?
There was like a Ukrainian assault on a ship, and they were counting on the satellites, and then it randomly got turned off.
Just
And I think it's because Elon Musk personally requested. Didn't that happen?
it might have been cat turd. No, I'm just kidding.
I did see a crazy Elon Musk thing where at the SpaceX, he like hates bright colors. So like heavy duty equipment that's been painted yellow for high vis, he has painted like black or like non-bright colors. And then I guess when he's touring around, you're not allowed to wear like high visibility like safety stuff. And they've also had like a whole bunch of like fucking accidents.
That makes sense. He's not a very bright guy.
Hello.
Hey. I can already hear someone replying in my head, like a Twitch chat. How is the richest man on earth not a bright guy?
Oh yeah, here it is. Yahoo Finance. Elon Musk told SpaceX workers not to wear safety clothes because he doesn't like bright colors.
Ah,
Oh my god.
bright colors are great. And also, you're
investi-
in Texas, you're in Southern California, or I guess he was in the Bay Area before.
You're at a launch site? The fuck?
You're in Latino country. You got to have bright colors.
Yep.
You're in the hot region of America.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they've had 600 worker injuries since 2014.
God damn.
Including 8 accidents that led to amputations.
Oh my god.
The machinery painted an industrial safety yellow, repainted to black or blue because he didn't like how it looked. The
How much is
ex-supervisors
he
also
even
said workers
there?
were told not to wear safety vests.
God, that's so annoying that he makes them change the colors because he's there so much. Then, like a month later, he switches to Twitter.
I would just put sheets over stuff when he visits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the employees also told the news outlet that Musk would play around with a novelty flamethrower during his visits that the billionaire made to the SpaceX sites. It's like the Simpsons guy.
The flamethrower shit is so annoying. Yeah, he is
that's his
Hank
company,
Scorpio.
isn't it? The boring.
Global-
Yeah, that's
Global
another.
The boring company.
The Boring Company.
Do
Yeah,
they,
isn't
do they
that so
do the
funny?
damn?
Yeah, they made the flamethrower,
too?
which is like a product that already exists.
Yeah, it's epic.
Like when I was in college, I used a flame weeder during my internship to weed a farm field, and that's just what it is. It's like a can of butane or propane, and then a little spark, and then it's just a torch.
Some guy doing that in California. What? Using a flame weeder in the woods? What? Trying to clear this area out to lay down.
Yeah, the government sucks about that. You can't use it in the woods.
This underbrush is flammable.
Yeah, you're supposed to burn. It's called a controlled burn. I'm controlling it right now. You see, I'm
to-
literally holding on to it. How is it not a controlled burn?
I saw them doing a controlled burn of this field that they were going to develop on when I was riding my bike to the library when I was like 12. And I just stopped and watched them do it 'cause it's cool. It's a fucking like 100-meter line of fire. It looks cool.
A building or trees?
Just like grassland, like probably an old cornfield at some point, and then it was just like
It's weird they would use that.
dry grass. Yeah, it was weird. It was Springfield Township, Michigan. I think they just wanted to do it. It was really dry though.
It might not have been the most professional operation.
It was super dry though, and it was summer, and it was like a contained field of where it was. So I think they just figured it might have been the cheapest and quickest way to do it. But I just sat there on my bike, sort of downwind from the smoke, having like everything hit me, and this fucking firefighter that was like watching like drives the little truck down like the road to where I was. He's like, "You better get out of here, bud. You're getting smoke all over." I was like, "No, it's fine. I love it. It smells good." I'll just stay there. The guy's probably like, "What a fucking idiot."
Yeah, it could be a nice smell if it's like wild thyme or oregano.
Oh, I had a wild time watching it, that's for sure.
That's right. Or
Yeah.
wild mint or something. But you can also have poison ivy, which
Yeah,
tends to grow in disturbed areas like by a fence or an old building lot. And if you burn that and inhale the smoke, it doesn't feel good. It does get you really fucked up, though.
That's pretty cool. Smoking poison ivy with the boys.
Yeah, poison ivy and Jimson weed. I like to do a joint of that.
Ugh. You guys ever see someone, or do you ever even have it, where you touch poison sumac?
I don't think so.
I haven't done poison sumac. I did do poison ivy. I've told the story about how I got it on my penis because I
Yeah.
didn't realize it was on my fingers. I was doing landscaping, and then I took a pee, and then a couple days later, boy, it'll swell up. The
Ooh.
erectile tissue, it'll get
Oh,
like a
I
tennis
hey.
ball.
Bet your wife
that's
like
one-
that.
It's the biggest it's ever been, but it
That's
was very
That's
wide.
one way to do it. I got Scotty Allen dick. Oh, disgusting.
Scotty
Uh,
Allen Dick.
Poison sumac is the one where it more bubbles up than like rashes and swells. Nasty.
Yeah, and poison oak is the worst one, I think.
Yeah.
But
I
you
can't
mostly
remember.
see poison ivy up here.
I had a lot of it's like really common in Michigan for people to like adults to point out poison ivy and poison oak but misidentify them completely.
Yeah,
It's
a lot
really
of people
funny.
think regular sumac, staghorn sumac, is poison sumac.
Yeah.
It's
and
just regular sumac. It
poison
does suck.
sumac-
I don't like staghorn sumac.
Poison sumac's like significantly more rare though, I think, than that shit.
It is
Mostly
kind of a
because they're not
cool.
gonna plant poison sumac all over the place.
The red thing that comes out of the flowers is cool, but I always associate it with shitty areas, like the side of a fence on a highway or like behind a dumpster,
Yeah, I know
because
what you mean.
it colonizes disturbed areas
I
the
love-
same way poison ivy
I love
does.
Grand Theft Auto trees.
Yeah,
They are so cool. There's like there's a few GeoGuessr players that play like just by plant knowledge, and they're better than a lot of people without knowing anything about the roads or the signs or anything. They'll just look at trees or shrubs or something and know where they are. It's really crazy.
If I see a weed plant, I could probably tell you what country it's in, but that's as good as I can get with that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, see a Durban? We're in South Africa.
that's right.
if you see a sign that says Durban, you're in Durban.
Yeah. That looks like some Durban.
If you see some weed and it says Durban poison above it, we're probably in South
It's
Africa.
got a sign with an arrow
That's
pointing
right.
to it. Durban poison.
That's a great strain.
I was just mapping
One of
Durban.
the parents of sour diesel.
I was mapping
It's a-
Durban yesterday.
It's a land race, baby.
Really
From
cool city.
the first version of a sativa. It's awesome. Don't
Durban's
get me going.
mentioned in Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls. The poacher calls it Durban, which they didn't really look at
Oh.
how it was pronounced. That's wrong.
I've heard that the white South Africans there are less racist than in other parts.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm basing that on like an apartheid referendum.
No, Mandela said it when they let him out of prison. He was like, the whites from Durban were way chiller. The shame of South Africa is Oranje.
Oh yeah. The
whites,
more Dutch they get, the weirder they
the
get.
whites only town. If you're not white and you're rolling through there, you better keep rolling. They also have
Yeah, it was Cape Town and Durban had the highest vote for getting rid of apartheid.
they have the ugliest
'Cause they
flag
had
in
the right,
Oranje
they were
too.
all smoking good shit. Yeah, they found the right strain down there.
Yep.
It was mostly that they happened to be English speakers.
Hey, what idiot called it Gotham City instead of Cape Town?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
Mustard.
Very good.
Chet,
Did you know it's not even Gotham City? It's actually
Really?
called New York. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the real
Huh.
version.
I think they should change it because Got Ham reminds me of Hamas, and that just freaks me out.
Well, there's Gothamist, so they should change it to
Australia
merge with that.
Australia still having Kmart and getting rid of their Christmas handbags they've had for like 20 years that say Merry Ham Miss because people
That
think it
was
says
so funny.
Merry Hamas. So
Mary
fucking
Hamas.
annoying, man.
I want a ham bag, but it's
This
also a
bag's-
ham bag.
This bag's red and green. It says Merry Ham Miss, Merry Hamas on it.
It's funny when people think only Jews don't eat pork or only Muslims don't eat pork, and
Yeah.
they're like, "I'm gonna eat pork despite the Muslims over there." Or like,
Why does he eat
or they
pork
get
in
mad
his-
at the ham bag. They're like, "Oh, not only is it saying Hamas is good, but they're eating ham, the most anti-Semitic meat."
Seriously,
Like, Muslims don't do that either.
Oh, that was in Australia, so we can just blame it on that. They should be more chill, like the whites of Durban down there.
Yeah, they
Going
should get
to
some.
Durban. Fuck.
Durban Kush.
Ace Ventura 2
Similar
was
type
really
of
good,
guys.
though. Remember all
It's
the
been a long time since I saw that one.
Quincy Ocha, White Devil?
The climbing out of that rhino's butthole. It was probably the hardest
Was
I've
that
ever
in the
laughed
first one?
in any movie. No, it was
Second one.
Second one.
Second one, okay.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
one was when he was in Miami and he met Dan Marino and shit like that, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the second one was where he was in Africa.
First one was transphobic, too. We don't like
Oh,
the first
yeah.
one for many reasons.
Where he
Most
throws
of
up
all-
for like half an hour.
It wasn't great, though. 2 was way better, in my opinion.
2 was yeah.
Also, the fucking running joke of him just destroying every car he gets into on 2, no matter what, like, it comes back. When he rolls the truck back into place, it rolls like 7 times, just lands in the parking spot.
I forgot about
Like
that.
a glove? Or the fucking most annoying, like, little kid part, when the British guy, Fulton Greenwald, man, I remember everything. Fulton Greenwald was that guy's name. And he went to the temple in Tibet to get him, tell him he needs him for one last job, and then it takes like 6 hours to leave because he wants to do the slinky thing down like the 10,000 steps.
Oh yeah.
And then it stops at the last one on the bottom. He does, "Oh man, we were right there." Can I do it again? Fucking idiot.
A real detective wouldn't act like that.
No, definitely not. Or
He would get fired instantly.
there were such good bits on that movie. The
Yeah.
fucking when they met the one tribe, and they're like, "This is one of the last uncontacted tribes. They've been free from any sort of illness from the mainland." And while Fulton's telling him about it, he fucking goes, "Ah!" He fucking sneezes all over like 8 of them. Shitty.
Remember when that guy
very Mel
died
Brooks.
on in the Andamans? Was it Sentinel Island? That guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What if that
Sentinel
guy had a
Island.
bunch of diseases on him?
North Sentinel Island.
Like did they eat that guy?
No, I don't know if they ate him. I think they
no,
just
because
killed
his
him.
body got recovered. No,
They
I think
just-
they.
oh, that's
I think
good.
they stuck him up on a spike as like a warning. And his body
Yeah, I
got
feel
recovered
like
from
they
that.
would.
No, what
If I
happened
was them, I would like
he
to
got killed-
go over there wearing a mask and say, make sure you don't get that guy's blood on you because you could get a disease from his blood if you're gonna fuck around with his body. I would just put it in the ocean.
He tried to stay far enough away where they wouldn't be able to spear him and stuff, but he didn't account for the hail of arrows they killed him with. Ultimately, they shot those like 4-foot long arrows like 200 yards away from him, and they went right through him.
It's like the Simpsons episode where Homer becomes a missionary.
There
It's
was
just so ridiculous. It like that anyone's even still thinking about that, like trying to convert uncontacted tribes to Christianity.
You know
And then first you have to teach them about like cauterizing wounds and shit.
There was a guy that actually went to North Sentinel Island though and contacted that tribe like in the 70s or 80s or something. Didn't try to bring any Bible or anything, but brought them like
Coconuts and shit.
food
I
and
think.
I think just tools and stuff. Like
Yeah,
like,
they also
like axes and stuff. Like
they
like a
upcycle
gift.
stuff from shipwrecks. Like they have sharpened metal tools that washed up.
I don't think he left
So
the
they're
water
already
either,
they
though.
already know about all our stuff.
Yeah, there were some other like anthropologists that did make contact with them, and I don't think he got killed by them. And I think he visited them 2 or 3 times. But this other guy was like, the Bible.
Yeah, it's weird how people do that when
His
you have
font
a Bible.
Crantula is dad. Dad.
Maybe they should watch Bible Time with Melanie Mack.
Or
If we showed that to the people on Sentinel
Prayer
Island.
Time with Moktak, episode 1.
Yeah, Prayer Time with Moktak.
New hot channel. It's so funny. Moktak making his own Bible channel, but it's like not him reading or anything. It's just the text, the music.
Yeah, it's just a text.
Oh man.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, but as much effort as that man puts into posting shit, he needs to apply for a job.
Posting is a job.
He blocked me.
Block tag.
Never even interacted with him. Very
That's messed up.
unfair.
Well, one fewer friend for him.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
For
pray.
my association with Tom.
He'll pray for
So it's
you.
because of the ongoing lawsuit. The class
Oh,
action
yeah.
lawsuit that AR-15 and Outlaw are doing.
We got to get him to link up.
Let's see. Let me find that. He said something ridiculous.
The ass action lawsuit.
Um, Oh yeah, some guy was replying to him and about Melanie's aunt who has cancer and saying like she's gonna go to hell and stuff, which is what she says about everybody else. So.
Right.
He says, "Hey, fake me, how's that lawsuit going from Outlaw?" And then he says, "Don't know what you're referring to. You and all your accounts from Chapo FYM is being sued by someone named Outlaw. How's that going?" "Oh, I'm fine since I know you and your buddies will be dealt with very soon." Well, we're on that note. Don't you think it would be a shame if that lawyer contacts the FBI and gets you and all your buddies arrested? So,
I'm gonna get the firing squad for saying Moktak has holes where he leaks from, which is true.
It's pretty funny. I guess he went to Tom's page and saw Tom's tweet about how Outlaw has been threatening to sue him since July for defamation that doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
I love
Criminal
how
And
charge.
thought it was real.
I love that's what they gather from it too. It's so fucking good.
It takes like a
Enjoy
very
your-
specific amount of knowledge of the situation to know about the Outlaw threatening a lawsuit, but also to like think that it's completely real and a thing that's happening and like a serious
Yeah, and
threat.
what Alex said, all the dumb perverts online that we watch and just see posts and stuff and like to look at are going to do a class action lawsuit against normal people that says that where people have to say they're cool.
Yep. You have
Yeah,
to play
and
with
they
them
have to
at
get
recess
billions of
for a week.
subscribers. Yeah.
The Supreme Court told us that we have to say Moktak is cool and handsome.
Morgan's mom said we have to invite him to your birthday party.
No, the like last episode of the podcast is just going to be like the last episode of Seinfeld, where it's like everyone that we've made fun of testifying against us.
Yeah.
And we're all
D Coco
recording.
Loco. Yeah, they made fun of me losing my toe, and that we spent $80,000 on fertility treatment. Let's go.
Let's go.
I like the assumption that like I have like the time or inclination to like make a bunch of fucking Twitter accounts to reply to these people all
I
day.
know.
Like I've never like
Dude, that
Yeah,
watching
like,
lawsuit.
no,
videos
I
and
like-
laugh at some stuff on a podcast. Leave me alone. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
like I don't even get the point of making burner accounts to fuck with those guys.
Yeah,
at this
it's
point. I don't know what
annoying.
you get, but I guess like I can't really. It is a public Twitter account, so if you're posting stupid shit, I guess a guy can reply to you.
Imagine that courtroom. CJ sitting in his hoodie with his basketball shorts on in January, and Angel sitting next to him. Oh my god, be so cool. Illuminators there. Fuck. Just imagining that the whole crowd would be so cool. Misty Mountain Man keeps getting up and leaving, coming back. But like, we don't even talk about you. What are you even fucking doing here, man? 3M.
I wish they would stream more often.
Fuck yeah, dude! I actually love Misty Mountain Man after watching their Fat He visiting video where he's cooking. He's like the only one that can do anything in the kitchen, right?
It's
I
awesome.
did not
makes,
see that
it makes
one.
sense. Well, you didn't see that Amanda and Chris were cooking with them in the kitchen?
No.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it
a
was when
vlog.
they went down to West Virginia to visit them.
Right.
and
That's the same
it-
one with
like-
that screenshot where Fatty's fishing and he's in the office chair next to the riverbank.
Yeah, they had to bring the office chair because he won't fit in like a camp chair.
I've
'cause
seen
he's
that
so big.
photo.
Yeah,
And he
so-
didn't even catch anything.
it's a
He just
still.
sits there and is like out of breath from walking there. I need a cigarette.
leaving this fucking trail of blood and pus for his foot.
She had to change his wound.
Oh,
I'm not even lying. Misty had to change Fatty's wound.
Ew.
doing his wound care.
That's a good friend.
Yeah. And it was supposed to be healed like 6 months ago.
It makes so much
I
sense.
forgot about that whole thing. It's like, oh God.
I always wonder what was up with Misty Mountain Man's hair looking like a grandma, and then I saw him working that kitchen. I was like, oh, you are so.
Yeah, he's got like
You are
a
just an
feathered
old-
mullet.
He's
It's
just
so
an
funny.
old nan. So great. He looks like a guy that would do a cooking video where he makes like really good blueberry muffins and has the comments off because people are too mean because of how he looks, but his food's good. That's his but he's also a jackass, so it's okay.
Yeah, he always does an Asian voice. Oh my god, that reminds me of that Hobson song.
Oh my fucking
yeah,
god.
I had
crazy.
no idea that existed. It's this Hobson song. It's called Happy Ending. And it's like every racial stereotype about Asian massages that's ever been invented.
Like I
But
said,
it's also kind of a good song. It has a good hook.
oh my, it is the craziest song and the craziest video. Do not watch it at work. That's for
Yeah, it
sure.
got
The video
deleted from
is
YouTube
very
because it's
horny.
basically porn. It's like
Probably the horniest
him-
video ever made. That's not porn.
Yeah, it's like full frontal nudity, and then there's like a candlestick in the middle of the screen, like stuff in the foreground, but you can basically see, it's like, I don't know how that got made.
I wish he
They
left
hired
his,
all those people and they did a set, and like he was in the studio working on that and writing out the lyrics.
I wish he left his Undertaker contacts in for that video. I literally did not
Yeah.
recognize him without his stupid Juggalo contacts, man. It's so funny.
So here's the beginning. Yup, just a normal day on my favorite webpage, backpage.com. I was scrolling through Hose looking for a bitch to fuck. I'm like, babe, that babe, I was just about to call her. Then I saw an ad pop up. I'm like, wait, oh my god. You see, I had a really long day, and I just could not turn down an Asian massage. So I called him up, and I said, hello, when is your next slot available? She said, you can come right now. Fuck yeah, hurry up, because I'll wait for you. I pulled up, and I sat in the waiting room, because this shit all are set up. It's debatable. If I get confronted by the police, this is so boring. Then an Asian lady had a pen and told me, come over here to the counter. And then she like, this is insane. It's
That's
just like
awesome.
him haggling at the counter. And then it's like a story. It's like Trapped in the Closet.
Mm-hmm.
Then she slid her tiny little fingertips down my spine right over my butt crack. She was massaging my booty, then go to my thighs and start touching my nutsack. Fuck yeah. Then I put a little bitty sway in my hips to let her know I like it. Something was about to go down. And the main hook is, hello, how you doing? I can give you good massage. I can be your everything. You give me $50. If you say nothing, I can give you sucky. If you give me more money, I give you do something lucky. Hello, yeah, it just repeats.
And it's in a very racist voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are a lot of racist voices in
The whole hook
in the
is
song.
like, yeah, an offensive accent.
Yeah, just so you
I didn't know that
it's-
existed. That's 7 years old.
It is crazy what is still out there and not seen by many eyes. Can't believe it.
Hobson might be the worst rapper of all time, but also the best.
Bro, he had legitimate fans at like the peak of his career. Like people I knew, if they ever hear me listening to rap, they'd be like, "You fuck with Hobson?" I'm like, "No, I don't."
No, he's corny.
No, and then they go, "You ever listen to him?" Yes.
Yeah, I saw the video where he's wearing a diaper. And he says, I shit on N-words. That's why I rap with a diaper on.
Hey, that's just
And
responsible.
he put on an actual diaper in the video.
Oh my god,
And he had the contacts in also.
bro, that'd be sick. Imagine you're about to do a rap battle and you pull your pants down a little to show that you're wearing like a fucking Huggies, and you're like, "This is why I don't shit on you too hard." That'd be so.
What if
fucking...
Eminem had done that?
Ooh, that'd be awesome. I would have respected it actually. Just
Yeah,
fucking-
if you're going to go out there and be vulnerable and say, here's all the things wrong with me, you should wear a diaper as well.
Then at the end of the rap, you can unvelcro the tab on your diaper. Fucking kind of hard.
You should have also shit out mom's spaghetti instead of thrown it up.
You pee yourself during the rap battle.
Yeah. You just stop for like a full 30 seconds. You're just staring out into the distance like,
Sitting there like a dog.
Like, what are you doing?
Ugh. It's like when one of the little kids standing there to shit, like they just learned how to stand and walk a little bit, but then they're just standing there shitting and holding on to something. You can tell they're doing it.
It's so nasty.
That's always so funny. I'm second oldest of 11s, so remember a lot of those
Yeah,
moments.
That's the funny thing, because that probably is what happens for a lot of people, like old people who have incontinence issues. Like they do.
How many old
There
guys?
must be times where they just say, I'm just going to do it in the diaper.
Yeah, I was about to say, how many old guys do you think are just sitting there like, you know what? I'm already wearing
I
this
could
thing.
get up.
You know, I never mess my diaper. Fuck it.
just this one. So I mean, I have to have it changed anyway.
It's not exactly losing control if I try to do it. Fuck, some old guy's in there justifying pooping himself.
When I get old, I think I'm just gonna use a litter box.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, when I can't use the bathroom anymore, I'm gonna use a litter box.
People teach their cats how to use the toilet.
Yeah, I've seen videos of that.
Apparently, it's hard great for them.
How is it not great for them?
Because what if I gotta go and they're using it? I might sit on them. So stupid.
They get addicted to it.
I forget why, but I remember hearing it from trusted.
They fall in.
Cat
Is it that guy with all the pierces?
I'm sure Jackson Galaxy doesn't like it. Is cat using toilet bad?
Jackson Galaxy sounds like Joshua Jerry's name if he was on Xenon. The space girl, the girl who went to school on the space station.
There's an article from Popular Science. The Popular Science article is citing Jackson Galaxy. The idea is nuts. It symbolizes changing the nature of what a cat is in order to better suit your purposes.
Well, so does bringing it inside. They didn't evolve to be inside, but you can still do it.
Do you know what I think? Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no. It's a very unnatural move for cats to make, perching themselves precariously over water in order to eliminate.
Do you know
they also bring up the point that you can't look at their stool and pee afterwards to notice any
what do you mean?
Problems.
What do you mean you can't look at are they flushing it?
Yeah, they flush it too.
Well, the cat's not flushing it.
So
there's
you
also
have to
someone
flush
else
it so
here
you can look
saying
at
that it's a traumatic event. They're getting wet. It's terrifying. Even if cats are successfully toilet trained, the stress surrounding going to the toilet can cause mental distress and toilet and litter aversion, especially if accidents occur when no one's home. Just get a litter box.
Cats are so soft. Cats are so soft these days. They're getting trauma from getting wet.
Oh, I forgot to flush my dump.
They fall in the bathtub. That's trauma. Oh, my cat has PTSD now.
I forgot to flush my dump, and my cat fell in on my poop. Now my own poop's all over my house.
My cat used to be white. It's brown now.
It's so gross.
I keep telling him, why don't you bathe yourself? Bathe yourself. Lick yourself.
Also, they can retain their urine, which can lead to health problems, according to Michael Delgado, an animal behaviorist and postdoctoral fellow at the School of Veterinary Medicine at UC Davis.
Davis, huh? Not Berkeley.
They're talking about long-term urine retention. Sounds like something Tom might be into.
Down to Davis.
Are you not supposed to do that?
Let's say you squirt.
I think Jackson Galaxy said that it's bad for them because he's sick of people asking, can you teach my cat to do it? And he's like, no, fuck this. It takes too long.
Yeah.
People ask him to teach their cat to squirt.
No, I think Galaxy
teach me
is
how
the right
to squirt.
idea
Teach me how to squirt. Remember that Broken Side song?
If you don't want to scoop a litter box, don't get a cat. I think that's what it boils down to.
One of the guys I watched on the TikTok stream last week on the Chapo channel is one of those just someone's dad that makes TikToks where he's like a hunk.
Nice.
And but on one of his fucking t-shirts he's wearing in his TikTok, it says squirting coach. Imagine you find your dad's TikTok and he's doing lip biting TikToks and he's wearing a shirt that says squirting coach. And there's literally 80 angels and the angel cotitas in the replies that are like, I don't need a coach. I'll teach you something though.
Yeah, is that something you need to be coached in? Dude,
I got 2 hours straight of just clicking through those women's TikToks and seeing their own TikToks. It's so good. It's like if Smule was a city and you can walk around and look at people.
Yeah, the average age on TikTok is like the average age in the United States at this point.
It truly is.
It's everybody's on there. It's not just for kids.
It's all 14-year-olds and 74-year-olds. It's so cool.
Yeah, so many old people have it. Yeah, good for them, the fact that they can even download the app. They're better at technology than a lot of people that age.
Some of these old people's fucking TikToks are really creative.
They make it easy to edit video.
It probably takes them hours to do those. Or not. Maybe
they really smoothed out the process.
Oh, I hope I never.
That's why they're trying to ban it, because it benefits old people.
Hope I never find out any of my older relatives are tablet people making TikToks and licking their screen when hunksicles are like that on there.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm glad my family is not really that tech savvy.
Yeah, or
my older relatives. It would suck if, imagine having your grandparents on Twitter.
Ugh.
Like your grandpa's replying to cat turd, or your grandma's wearing a cat turd beanie. She's going to turd stock.
Oh my fucking god.
When I first joined Facebook, my grandpa, he like joined Facebook as soon as like you didn't have to be in college for it. And I had my profile picture at the time. I went on a whitewater rafting trip, and the guide let me like sit on the front of the raft. She like tied a rope, and I was like riding a bull, like giving like the number one signal. It was like one of my favorite pictures of myself, and I was like, yeah, I rode that fucker like a bull. And then my grandpa replied, he's like, great picture. Why the language though? And I didn't like say anything. And, like I didn't reply to him or anything. And then like next time I saw him, I'm like, hey, don't do that. And he was like, all right. And I was like, yeah, I forget what I said to him, but he took it like I was
choked him,
pissed at it. So he unfriended me, and he's never added me back. He's over it. I mean, I'm not on Facebook. Obviously, I don't even touch Facebook in like 5 years, but it's just so funny.
Well, you can't be telling a grown man not to cuss.
Yeah, great picture, but why the language?
Whatever.
I'm trying to impress my friends, Grandpa. It was just us before you got
It's
here.
a cool fucking bull.
Yeah,
You just gotta leave those comments. 'Cause any of your friends say, she'd be like, "It's my fucking grandpa, dude."
yeah.
I was the fucking shit at that rodeo.
Yeah, It was not my fucking first fucking rodeo, Grandpa.
Those were the best days of my lives.
Those are the golden fucking days of my fucking life, Grandpa. You know, I'm pissed at him.
I used to be the golden boy.
I was a wonderkind. So stupid.
One of my weird aunts, she added me on Instagram, but she like changed her account from like her personal account to like pictures of feet or something. It was like, and she changed her name to like Toes or something.
Oh,
and I'm like, who the hell is this Toes person that I'm like following? And then I'm like, I click on it and I see like all my cousins and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing?
Was she like
You know what
hacked
she's
or is she
doing.
in
What's
a
the
new
deal?
venture?
No, it
You
wasn't.
know what
I don't
she's
know.
doing.
I don't know.
She's like a foot fetishist then?
Yeah, but it wasn't
Well,
even like the whole
here's the
foot
question.
either. It's just like the ball.
Here's
to
the
the
question,
toes.
though.
Just the toes?
Yeah.
Was it her feet?
I don't know.
The toe is
I
the
couldn't
clit
tell
of
you.
the foot.
Shut up.
That's what they say.
No, the balls of the balls of the feet are the balls of the feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me
okay.
see if I can find it.
That's where the spurns are.
I wonder if she still has it.
The sperm.
She's just gonna look up toes on Facebook.
On Instagram. Well, if they're following me, I should be able to find it.
Instagram.com/toes.
Fuck. Chad's looking for his aunt's feet right now on Facebook.
I don't think
Mid podcast.
Does she have bunions?
It's just like, oh, dude, oh god, she's posting. Oh god, the food that she's posting is awful too. Oh shit, we might want to bleep that up. Me saying that. But I know it's her. There was one picture of her face.
Aunt
It's right
Toes,
there.
if you're listening, Chad didn't mean
What
it.
kind of food is it?
Oh,
Well,
God.
is this Instagram or Facebook?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, because the
Damn.
Toes Are Nice Instagram account that I found is blank. So
Ew.
that looks like JSON food.
Yeah, dude,
does.
it's JSON food.
Hashtag
It
real
might be
ants
okay,
cook.
but not
See that?
not the type of food you take a picture
wait,
of.
wait. Oh, there's a
Hashtag real
picture of
ants
her.
cook.
And then she's got this. What the hell? It's like a little frog. I don't know.
That's
It's a
one of those
Pepe.
Facebook.
It's a rare Pepe.
That's one of those Facebook pictures where it's like you joined Facebook on this date or whatever. It's the art at the end of the timeline.
This is her profile picture though.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cute.
so some
weird.
toes.
Some toes. Weird.
God damn it!
Chet, do you think your aunt's selling feet pics, or do you think she's the foot fetishist?
I don't-
Something's going on there,
She might just think it's funny. I don't know.
I have no idea.
bro. Toes aren't funny? You know what's funny? Farts are funny.
Yeah.
Toes aren't funny.
Those are nice.
Maybe it's like a joke she did for a little kid or something.
Toes are nice.
It's like an inside joke she has with a toddler. I don't know. That's what I'm.
That toddlers don't read Facebook, dude.
Some of them do.
Oh.
Hey,
The
you
ones
might
I
think
talk to
differently
do.
if you might think differently if you read some of the freaking posts on that site. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all the 2-year-old groups I'm in, I have to leave because people are just really immature.
I love
Just a bunch of people who want snack time. That's all they want.
I love finding some fucking stupid group and you can tell someone made it when they're like 14 with their friends and it's like last activity 16 years ago.
Oh.
Justin
cool.
Bieber, he fell off a ladder trying to reach puberty.
Shit. Yeah, every once in a while if I was on Facebook like last year trying to sell a pair of tires or a set of tires, and every time I'd like go to the the homepage, it'd be like a stupid group I liked from back in like 2006. That's fuck. Now I'm blanking on what like
Cyanide and Happiness.
Yeah, like Charlie Sheen epic win. Winning.
Tiger Blood winning.
Yeah,
Tiger Blood.
The Tiger Blood winning group, or it's like, oh my god, they're still going.
Still kicking, yeah.
They're still going,
dude. Some of those meme groups on Facebook are like have marriages that came out of them. Crazy.
Some of them are actually fairly dank.
It kind of makes sense that a lot of those Facebook meme groups had like such a strong core of posters that probably still post there, because it was like the thing right after forum culture that was sort of like forum culture still. Except you'd use your fucking real picture most of the time.
yeah.
Is Cool Freaks Wikipedia Club still open?
Great question.
I got banned from that years ago because I posted the article for Lake Titicaca 19 days in a row.
Oh, wasn't that the group with like Amber E and all those people? Rare
I think
Basement?
so. It was there. I guess there was like a lot of infighting. They got very deep into wokeness,
Yeah, it was-
where they were like
got
demanding trigger
political.
warnings for food and stuff, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just giving in to any insane person who asks for anything, and then like I guess it imploded.
So
I don't know.
fucking weird.
I think Lake Titicaca is pretty funny.
Do you know who did post there when I was in that group? Dr. Ass.
Oh, cool.
The doc himself.
I miss all those old Twitter guys.
It's so weird to think that they're all still alive, mostly.
Mhm.
Not all of them.
I wonder.
Yeah, Home Halfway is
Mhm.
just living his life.
No, he's not.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's on
fucking-
another account.
He's lurking on a dupe.
He's already pretending to be another girl.
Fuck.
On his grind.
Home halfway. I wonder what they're all up to. I like to think that all the all the guys that left Twitter for like reasons where they're like quote unquote canceled, but not in like a my life is over kind of way. Just those people are gonna be mean to me if I keep posting kind of way. I like to think they all just hang out.
Hellhomer is AR-15's boss at the pizza place. He got promoted.
Oh god. Oh, this is so
He got a
fucking,
battlefield commission because he got the pizza thrown on him.
so fucking bad to think about. He looks like Phil Margera now.
He's the man.
Fuck.
He looks cool.
He's on Ellen.
Hey.
I miss
was-
Don
That
Vito.
was big for weird Twitter.
Yeah, whatever happened to that guy?
Whatever happened to that guy?
That didn't
He
somebody
was so cool.
I think that happened in our chat, our Twitch chat in the past year, where somebody was like, "Why isn't Don V doing any Jackass stuff?" And like they just completely missed that part where he like molested those girls, then died 2 years later.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
They say he died of a broken heart.
Shut the fuck up.
God damn.
The kids got away.
He was like, "Bam! If you don't get off this smack, I'm gonna." Bam broke his heart and killed him. Sadly,
Shouts out
I
to
think Bam is wonder how he's doing.
he was
He's Christian
just-
now.
he was just hanging out with not Tony Hawk, but someone else. Who was he just hanging out with?
I don't know.
He was just doing
Yale
some shit.
Wolf.
Oh yeah,
He was-
Yellow Yale Wolf. It's Yellow Wolf, man.
Yale Wolf.
Yale Wolf. That's the Israeli rapper. Fucking Yale Wolf. Oh, that's
Yeah, I don't know what he's
yeah.
actually doing. I think he's
Uh,
just hanging out with different. Yeah, he's hanging out with Yellow Wolf.
You know what? I used to fuck with Yellow Wolf, and I thought he was cool, but he just got divorced from Fifi Dobson, so fuck Yellow Wolf, man.
Yeah, Fifi for life.
Yep.
Fifi gang.
E5.
Yellow Wolf was at that. It was at that.
Yale Wolf.
Yellow Wolf.
Oh fuck.
Where was
Yellow
he?
Wolf was at the Bam Margera festival that he had at his house. Remember that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was in like 2018, and he was promoting it on Instagram, and like the local government tried to shut it down, and then he canceled it 3 times, and there were like 10 people there.
I saw
That
Yellow
was a great
Wolf.
saga.
I saw Yellow Wolf live in 2011. He opened for Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj. And it's
Oh
fun-
wow!
If people just if they miss that era of music, that guy is not on the radar at all of being anybody. And you could definitely convince people that's just Travis Barker's rapper name, and they believe it
Yeah.
because he looks a lot like him. You could sell it for sure.
The
He
white
does
guy?
look like he looks like a taller, stretched out Travis Barker. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I don't even know what he looks like.
tatted Alabama boy.
Well,
He
That
doesn't-
seems
he
like it
doesn't
happens
do
to
any of
white
that-
rappers a lot.
He doesn't do that shit anymore. He just produces stuff now. He seems like a pretty decent dude though. Except probably not. If Fifi Dobson divorced him, he'd probably a fucking prick. So
Yeah, don't come for Fifi.
yeah, fuck you. Insane. And he probably supports Israel because his name is Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet he's racist.
Fuck.
It seems like that happens with white rappers a lot, where they have like an underground hit and then they're always around, but no one ever thinks about them. Like Asher Roth is probably still making music. I don't know.
Asher Roth is on podcast.
NF?
He's like Asher Roth's like a professional podcast guest now.
Oh, that's cool. Remember NF?
Yeah, dude. Do you know where NF is from?
Gladwin.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
AAP took his family to.
Yeah, maybe he's across the street from their
There's like
house where they're just shooting shotguns in the yard.
NF. I think it's just his initials. But if you don't know NF, he's what I call a hood up rapper, which is when white boys pull their hood up and then they rap, but they don't cuss because they're Christian. There's like 6 of those right now, and Zoomers love them. They're good for like TikTok because they're never gonna get like your video demonetized and shit because they'll release stuff with like no rights, but then they also don't cuss, so they have songs blow up in there. But NF just sings like sort of like "I'm Not Afraid" by Eminem, that sort of style, but that's all of his shit, but like more aggressively, and it's very like it's like shit you'd see like some white linebackers highlight video on huddle.com. Set to that. Very cool. It's all about
Yeah,
fucking
there's definitely a niche for that.
fighting some invisible enemy and
Like
other-
Tom
other
McDonald
Christian
is probably number one on iTunes right now.
I know, I love the iTunes flex when you think of who uses iTunes. I was talking about that with my girlfriend the other day of like why country like Carrie Underwood's the most successful American Idol artist, or like the most successful winner by record sales, and I said it's because the demographic is of people that listen to like Carrie Underwood type country. They have it's like the biggest crossover people that have money and also don't know how to pirate, so they just buy albums, and that's why
awesome.
country
It's still
sales,
going for that Garth Brooks, Faith Hill demographic.
yeah, country sales
That used to
still
be
do well.
huge.
Isn't Garth Brooks releasing his new shit on like some stupid on Rumble?
It's
or
at
something?
Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah.
It's only at Bass Pro
It's only
Shops.
at Bass Pro Shops.
That's not a
Great.
bid?
That's not a bit. You can look it up.
Not a bit.
That's a great place. I love going there.
Yeah, dude, that's what I grew up
No
on. but I'm
way.
not- Seriously, yeah.
Play it. Garth Brooks, Bass
real.
Pro
It's
Shop.
exclusively sold at Bass Pro Shops.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's a limited 7-disc box set.
I stand
Proof
at
that we
the
have
fish
friends in
tank.
foul places.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
new
so
album
sick.
exclusively sold at Bass Pro Shops.
I hope it's all about Bass Pro Shops. Like, I saw her at the laser gun shooting range.
God, I want to
So
go to
cool.
Bass Pro Shop so fucking bad now.
Dude, did
I
you
want
ever
to go to the pyramid.
you ever play
The
the shootout
knives.
game? The laser gun shooting range?
No, I never did
No.
that.
They were
Maybe
like,
once.
They were like little Red Riders, basically, that they made into have like lasers, and then you could pay. It was actually for like 2002. This is at Great Lakes Crossing when they opened that big ass mall in Auburn Hills,
Mhm.
and then I think that actually, if the shooting range was there when it opened, it'd be 99, and they had crazy stuff there. But also, that was the mall where they had a GameWorks, and that was also 1999. But it had the kind of technology where my brother would stand in front of one side of that fighting game, and I'd stand in front of the other in front of the camera, and we'd fight each other, and the game would do the moves we were doing. That was crazy for 1999.
Yeah.
That was one of the most
Damn.
high-tech fucking things I've ever seen.
I didn't know about that. That was in the mall?
Yeah, it was at this place called GameWorks. That was like a Dave and Buster's type place. And my uncle, my mom's brother, rented out a suite for the grand opening of it. So we got to go in to like 3 days before the main or there was like the soft opening, and he got like a suite upstairs. And we got these like play cards that were like unlimited, and we just got to fucking play games for 5 hours straight. Sick.
There's one location open in Seattle.
I looked that up recently. I wonder if Outdonk's been there.
Oh yeah, Auburn Hills, Michigan, Great Lakes Crossing Outlets closed March 29, 2010. Now Sea Life Michigan Aquarium.
That is true. Very, very true.
They have a
Nice.
black tip reef shark.
Where the aquarium is now.
I'm learning so much.
Mm-hmm. That is GameWorks in that part of the mall was by the t-shirt place where you could walk through and giggle because shirts say like fart and cunt and stuff. Remember those mall t-shirt places with the dirty t-shirts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were nasty.
Mm-hmm. Nasty.
Your mom
tees.
tried to hide your eyes.
Mm-hmm. That was also next to the fucking Joshua Jerry style Willy Wonka candy place where it has like the fucking tanks of stuff to the ceiling. And you just, oh man. Kids just walk around being
all the
bad
jelly
there.
beans you could get.
Oh yeah.
I bet
Crazy.
that was a very formative memory for Vince, not being able to go into Spencer's Gifts.
Oh yeah.
Like his mom wouldn't let him go in there.
I think she would.
That's one of those things that he wants to do as an adult now.
Or was his mom the kind to let him go in there for the entire hour and a half she was at Nordstrom's and shit? Like
He just comes out knowing a bunch more swears.
letting the Spencer's employees babysit like 10-year-old Vince. That seems more likely, to be honest. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Oh wow, they have so much stuff in here.
Vince fucking putting his bald head on the Tesla coil and zapping him back and forth.
He still doesn't
I
address.
can't wait for them to have Whitney Payton and Kenny Trope so I can get a shirt of her.
Fuck.
He still hasn't addressed losing the final tooth yet, has he?
No, he hasn't
Nah.
mentioned it at all.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah.
I guess.
I know people like posted their L's or whatever, but
He should make a
Yeah, I don't know.
a 17-minute long
I'm gonna be like,
documentary
well,
about it
yeah, as you
called.
can see, I lost it.
It can be called The Stunning Tooth. How
The
about that?
tooth- Yeah.
It feels so good to swallow my tooth.
You can't handle the tooth. How about that?
oh, that's good.
Vince can use
It
that when
tastes
people ask him
so
about it.
good to drink Pepsi.
Who swallowed my tooth?
It feels so good to graduate from ICB.
That would suck so bad if Vince got like really drunk and then lost his tooth in like McDouble or something, but just woke up
In
and
a
it wasn't
poker game?
there. He reached into his pocket, had a button, a paperclip in his tooth. That was all I got.
I'm all in.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
Opening up his pocket and a fly goes out. Oh, wow.
That's so nasty.
Hopefully he can afford that new sex doll with his radio job.
Oh man.
We're still down to the final
Either
two.
radio or working at a stadium.
Hey, I still have fucking like thoughts of like terror and anxiety for Vince when he realizes like, oh, I'm not gonna get a radio job. Whenever I imagine Alex saying, "New job starts Monday," like right after he gets his, right after he walks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna hit him pretty soon once he gets
Oh,
student
fuck.
loan bills in the mail.
Yeah, those aren't paused anymore.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch.
but I'm sure he's gonna get a radio job. ICB is so evil. It's crazy. And
Well,
then they
if
have
there's
him at
one-
graduation. They're like, good job, buddy.
if there's one industry I'd be looking to get into in 2023, it's definitely radio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
broadcasting,
specifically-
especially that stuff you can learn at home.
Shit, man, that's the sad thing. Because if you go to a broadcasting school and actually like learn the things, you can at least do podcast stuff. You know, you'll learn how to do that if you do it properly. Vince wants to do radio. And he
I don't
wants
know
to-
if it's even radio. I don't know what he even wants to do.
That's true. Maybe he hasn't said that specifically. Maybe he wants to be just the McDonald's commercial voiceover guy.
A camcorder for the molders.
And come to McDonald's date and have a go breakfast with us at the airport. Open Sesame.
Oh, wow.
That's Vince doing McDonald's ad read. Let's go next to the airport. Open 24 hours a day. Every problems with McDonald's from Central Ohio for over 25 years.
Would you like the taste in your mouth of sweet, sweet chicken nuggets from McDonald's?
Bro, I'd crash my car if I heard that shit on the fucking regular radio. Holy shit.
Yum, it tastes so good to have a McDouble and a fry.
Oh yeah, imagine you're listening to like the dipshit station, like the adult contemporary station, Coldplay song ends, and all of a sudden you're wow, this breakfast
Wow.
is good. We're located right next to the airport. We've been there 25 years, serve Ding, Ohio, for breakfast, and McDonald's.
I love that classic Ding Pepsi. I love to have a classic Ding Pepsi and pick one with my sister.
They're just left in the ad. It's like, was that good?
Intern Vinny at the local radio station.
Oh my god. It's like a Make-A-Wish.
They should hire him. They're throwing away gold if they don't hire him at like the radio station in Dayton to do the weather in the morning.
Yeah, we need to find out who's the dickhead jocks in your guys' like area that would hire Vince. I don't know about now.
I don't know. There's
back
no
in the
one that's
day,
like that bad.
Detroit, we've had like Opie and Anthony types, like Drew and Mike, Dave and Chuck the Freak, real guys. Oh man,
Chuck the Freak.
Yeah, that guy's a real fucking freak.
I feel like they're all too placid here, from what I've listened to at least.
Yeah, I think the age for radio has gotten so much older that people don't want to be as wacky anymore. Because the people who wanted to hear that back in the day, like the people who were listening to Stern when he was at his edgiest, were people our age or younger. Mm-hmm. But those people don't listen to radio anymore. It's all 70-year-olds. So.
Yeah.
Tom Segura now.
Dude, fuck podcasts.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening,
Peace
everybody.
out.
Yeah, Tom Segura is awesome.
This is the last episode.
He works hard.
We're going to court after this.
I'm going to Kohl's after this. I got a $100 gift card from Nielsen because I let him put the box on my TV. So we're going on a Kohl's shopping spree. And I'm excited. Oh shit! No. Oh.
I can be your everything.
Wrong button.
Give me 50 bucks. If you no say nothing, I can give you saki. If you give me more money, I give you the something lucky.